Hey, welcome everybody. This is our first ever LED Cast video podcast. I am your host, Doug Nevelsberger, Vice President of Marketing. We're here today to learn, connect, and have some fun. I'm joined with my co-host, Rebecca Healy. Actually, happy birthday, Rebecca.
Thank you.
And we've got some field reporters out there. We've got Central Regional Ryan Quinn, looking extra tan from his time in Florida. We've got Vice President of Sales, Mike Boyd, Navy grad. And then we've got Mr. Mario Luna Jr., Northeast Regional Manager on the line as well to report on some of our entries. What's up, Rebecca?
Hey, Doug, how are you today?
Doing fantastic. How about yourself?
Great, great. I got to tell you, Doug, I wasn't expecting this kind of a turnout. What made you think of this idea?
Well, everyone's doing a lot of work from home stuff right now with everything that's going on in the world. And, a lot of people are doing webinars. We've done a whole series of webinars called our Pro Workshop series. We still continue to do them, but wanted to kind of just switch things up, make it a little bit of fun. I'm missing sports like crazy, specifically some hockey. If you didn't know, I'm a hockey fan, but also some college basketball. So just trying to mix it up, have a little fun, incorporate some sports. So kind of came up with this Solera madness to get everybody involved, learn about our solar products, and have some fun. What do you think?
Very nice, very nice. I'm very, very excited for today.
And Mario is staying warm, it looks like. Hoodie up. So without further ado, welcome to Solera Madness, Sunday, March 29th, 2020. All right, I'm not going to keep that act going. But anyways, Solera Madness, we're going to unveil all the applicants that made the field. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch those videos and take that quiz. Ready to go? Here we go. First region.
Now we're going to show the entries for the Retrofit Kits region.
All right, and our first 8 into the field are, there's our list. The blue are noted for distributors and the green are noted for our reps. You'll see some orange throughout, and those are our own company folks. Any comments? I do see a lot of distributors there that start with the letter C. That's crazy. C for crazy. All right, moving along. The next 8 into the field. Any surprises?
A lot of upsets out there, Doug.
A lot of upsets. Well, I do see one for Mario on the line. We got a Mid-Atlantic showdown here. We got Robert F. from Dominion going up against our rep Ed from Colrick. So a little showdown there. I'm not sure if Ed wants to win that one or not, but we'll see. Already got a little special guest here. We've got Gabriella, the Cavapoo. She's really friendly here with the camera. But anyways, say hi. All right. Hi. All right.
Doug, she's adorable. How old is she?
And she's already out. Usually she scratches at the door. Moving on. What do we got here? A couple Rexel folks that can move on and meet in the second round. That would be something. A little intercompany battle. Got somebody from Voss Lighting, somebody from Kirby Risk, a couple reps down there at the bottom, and moving to the final quadrant of the Retrofit Kits region. And there we go. We got some company folks, including Mike Boyd himself down there. Mike, how do you feel about your chances to move on?
I think I'm going to let Roger from Voss win.
Very, very smart. We'll see how the simulation runs. But that about rounds it up for the Retrofit Kits region. Now, a quick read from our sponsor, Light Efficient Design. Light Efficient Design remains open to support our partners and their customers. We have been fortunate to make it possible for our employees to work from home while continuing to support you in any way possible. Our warehouses and production teams are following the guidelines suggested by the CDC and local governments. We have a healthy inventory of products throughout the United States and Canada with more product on the way. Let us know how we can help you through these challenging times. Thank you, Light Efficient Design. Moving on.
All right, now we're going to show the entries for the Screw and Retrofits region.
And the first 8 into the region are a little bit heavy with the reps. We got five reps out of the 8 here. Who do we got? Mario, you got any reps in there? Got somebody from Colerick, a pretty good spread there.
Yeah, they're both from the East Coast.
Couple
Coast showdown.
okay. There's a little rivalry. That would
Got
be
some Texas representation in there as well. Mason Kirby from Electra Sales, winning his conference tournament, getting in the field.
okay. Shout out to Mason Kirby, Electra Sales.
Can you hear me?
Moving on, couple more company people. We got Brianna, who manages a lot of our projects out of the Middleton office, and then Mike Cristante, who is the man behind the website. Very helpful. And Rebecca, did you possibly take a new job at Continental Sales that I don't know about?
Oh, no, actually, no, she's Continental's all the way over in California. I wish I was there.
I was going to say this is an awkward way to find out that you're leaving, but I'm glad that you're not. So,
Never.
And if you're not following yet, at the bottom there, at Retrofitting Rebecca on Instagram. Great follow, great content from Rebecca Healy. Moving on, we've got another showdown in the Mid-Atlantic. We've got Richard from ESA in Virginia versus Michael B from Dominion. Mario, what do you think about that showdown?
It looks like it's gonna be a good showdown.
Thank you, field reporter Mario Luna. Moving along, we've got this is a pretty heavy with distributors throughout here. Got Van Meter, Electrical Wholesale, Voss, Main Electric, and Voss. A couple of folks from the Voss arena. Shout out to Aaron Tidwell. I believe he passed this along to his colleagues at Voss. So thank you, Aaron, for doing that. Big fan of our solar products as well. And I think, oh, we've got Swan in there. Swan is our customer service and return specialist. Swan does a great job for us. Shout out to Swan. All right, and now another quick read from our sponsor, Light Efficient Design. Rebecca.
Yeah, so Light Efficient Design puts together these monthly pro workshop webinars. Learn, connect, sell better. They provide company and industry updates, new product releases, case studies, and more. Participate in quizzes and Q&As to learn even more. Sometimes you win cash and sometimes you win Light Efficient Design swag. You got to join these free educational webinars. Connect with Rebecca Healy for more information. Back to you, Doug.
Thanks, Rebecca. And again, thanks Light Efficient Design for your sponsorship of this program. All right, what do we got next, Rebecca?
All right, so now we're going to show you the entries for the Work Lights region.
And the first 8 are pretty good mix. Ooh, look at that one. We've got Samantha from Mountain States versus Scott from Desert States. They share that border there down in New Mexico and Arizona. That's going to be a hot one.
West Coast showdown.
West Coast showdown. I like it. So we'll have to keep an eye on that one. Heavy competition.
We've got mountain states, desert states, and border states all in that mini region.
Wow, that is a lot of states. That is a lot of states, Ryan. Good observation. Thank you. Wow, a couple more company people. We got Dan Taylor, our Western Regional Manager, lives in Portland, Oregon. And then we got Mike Starr, VP of Operations out of our Middleton location, with a heavy dose of distributors. Only one rep in this quadrant. We'll see if James can make his way through this heavy rounded distribution.
Wow, that might be the first opportunity for some LED on LED crime there, Doug, depending how that first round goes.
I would like to see that matchup, Dan versus Mike. That would be a good one. And the next batch here, we've got a good mix here. We've got Scott Netzley, our Vice President of Finance, in the mix with a handful of reps and distributors here. That's another lamp sales. Some good participation from the folks at lamp sales there, Rebecca. Did you get them involved?
No, actually I didn't. So I'm going to be, I'll find out. I'm a reporter,
Okay.
so I will be finding out.
Report back on the next podcast, please. But a couple Kirby folks there, Ryan. I think you might have had something to do with some Kirby Risk people getting into the mix here.
Some great Kirby Risk representation so far. I have to like their chances moving forward.
And moving on, oh, there he is, field reporter, AKA Northeast Regional Manager Mario Luna at the bottom of the bracket there. Mario, thoughts on moving on against Dave C. from CED?
It's going to be a challenge, but I'm definitely up for it. So we'll see who makes it through.
Best of luck, and I hope Dave C beats
I hope he does too.
you. We support our partners out there.
Yes, we do.
And moving on. Oh, another quick read. Hey, Mario, why don't you take this one away, because you're going to be our guest later in the podcast series to talk about work lights. What are a couple of your favorite things about our work lights, Mario?
Well, I love our templates because they're very versatile. You know, you get the 35-foot cord, daisy chain ability, even the remote. The remote's a great value play, so you can turn them on and off very easily. So,
and how about that new string light, Mario?
The new string light's going to be a game changer. I can't wait for it to get in stock, but I think it's going to change the whole product category.
Great to hear. Comes in a set of 50 feet, but you can connect up to 10 sets for 500 feet. Pretty impressive there. Back to Rebecca. What do we have next?
All right, now we're going to show the entries for the fixtures region.
All right, and the first 8 into the fixtures region are. Sorry, I had to build up a little hype there. Oh, we got a couple more company people. We've got Richard Campbell, our Vice President of Quality and Engineering, and David Gershaw, our Chief Innovation Officer. Wow, if they met up, that would be quite the showdown. Both are really heavily involved in our product development process. And we could even have an Electra sales showdown. Ryan, please weigh in on that. Jason Thompson versus David Dye. What do you think?
Well, that is a possibility, but let's not overlook that first round matchup between Jason and Stacy at ERI. That's going to be a tough one.
Ooh, both reps of Ryan Quinn's there. So yeah, that's a heavy dose from the central region there. So best of luck to everybody. Moving on. Got another heavy dose of distributors here. And Gene Cullen from Light Efficient Design, our National Accounts Manager for Distribution. Gene will be on later in the podcast series to talk about our shoebox wall pack retrofits. Got another entry from Kirby, somebody there from Codale out in Utah, and Burton from Rexel. Shout out to Dave Reed. We were just down at the St. Louis Electrical Expo a few weeks ago. They do a great job for us down there. All right, no company folks, but we've got a handful, even 50-50 split, reps and distributors. Great to see that. Couple Rexel folks. Could be a Rexel showdown in the next round. Could be. We shall see. Got to tune in to find out more. And the last of the fixture region, a couple more company people. We've got Jim Dockstetter and Bruce Quinn, both regional managers for us. Both do a phenomenal job for us. And we've got, I don't know, Bruce, I was going to say, thought he was maybe going up against one of his own reps. And Jim D taking on Michelle from ESA. Mario, what do you think about Jim versus Michelle there?
I don't know. That could be another tough matchup, but I'm rooting for Michelle.
Me too.
Team player,
Me too. Good to hear. All right, another advertisement. Light Efficient Design has just bought all the advertisement spots. This is crazy. This is a really cool product here, guys. I must tell you, it's a high bay retrofit with an integrated occupancy sensor. Every single retrofit lamp comes with a remote control to program it. Really great for warehouse spaces. You can see on the chart on the right, though, you can really save a lot more energy by using a retrofit lamp with an occupancy sensor. Great option, new product in stock. Check it out, led-llc.com for more information. Rebecca, take it away.
All right, now we're going to show the entries for the pin-based retrofits region.
All right, PLs, they're a hot one. Our first 8 are another even split here. Another even split and potential Gray Bar showdown. Thank you, Gray Bar, for participating in our Solera Madness contest. We've got Van Meter, one of Ryan's good partners, and yeah, that should be interesting. Kevin from the West Coast, Continental Sales. All right, moving on. Our next 8 into the field. Got some more Kirby, Voss. We got somebody, Kevin from FSG. Thanks for joining, Kevin, and Parker from CED. Patrick from Sales Lane, our rep out in California. Patrick's new to Sales Lane, but doing a great job. And wow, no company people. This is the 3rd of the pin-based retrofits region. Another a little bit heavy on the distributor side. But we've got some more folks from Lamp Sales. Good to see that. Somebody from Yesco, Utica, CES, City Electric Supply, and Graybar. Really good to see the diversity out there from our entries. And the last of it, who do we got here? Any surprises? Anybody to keep your eye on? How about Michael C. at Dunn? Mario, any thoughts?
Sorry, I was trying to unmute myself here. Michael C. from Dunn.
Sleeper?
Yeah, he's a sleeper. I think he could pull it off though against
Okay,
Kevin
well,
from ED Supply. I don't
okay.
know. Another tough matchup though.
Okay, we'll have to keep our eye on that one and see who moves on the next podcast here.
And we also got Pinky W from ESA.
Okay, shout out to Pinky. He's dangerous. And moving on, another word from another. What was that?
Pinky's a she.
My bad.
She's a sweetheart. She's a sweetheart.
Pinky, thank you for participating. Another word from Light Efficient Design. Light Efficient Design's new shoebox wall pack retrofits are the same size as the HID equivalent. The new 20 watt and 30 watt wall pack is the same size as an ED17 HID lamp, which is the smallest HID lamp out there. Crazy, right, Rebecca?
Totally.
And then the 8089 G5, Gen 5 is the same size as that infamous ED28, 250 or 400 watt, AKA the Shorty. Check out Light Efficient Design's new shoebox wall pack retrofits, where we take away the objection of the lamp not fitting in your fixture. Thank you, Light Efficient Design. Moving on. We're getting close. We're getting close.
Oh, yes, we are. Now we're going to show the entries for the solar lights region.
All right, the first 8. Oh, wow. Heavy Kirby Risk region here, Ryan. I actually looked back and we had 24 people from Kirby Risk participate. Wow, nice job, Ryan. And New Century Sales for getting them involved, our rep in Indiana. We've got Denny Ricard from Agency Ricard up in Montreal area. But yeah, a lot of Kirby Risk here. We've got Joel from Desert States out in Arizona. Should be an interesting bracket here. Moving on, a couple more folks from Lamp Sales. We've got Tyler Clower, that's Alabama, I believe. And we've got another one from Canada. We've got Kirk from Gillivan. Thanks for joining. Oh, here's a company person, John Fredrickson. John's our Director of Brand Marketing. Does a great job with all our marketing collateral. Big focus was our Light Fair booth this year, which we were really excited about. We were even going to have our own Solera booth. So hopefully Light Fair still goes on later in the year, but keep an eye out for that. But John does great work for us. And this is a heavy distributor bracket. We'll see if John can advance against Sean from Graybar. I don't like his chances. And the last of the Solar Lights region. What do we got here? Sean Reynolds from Metro Electric down in Cape. All right, some more Voss, more Graybar, more Kirby, Lamp Sales. And we've got Bill C. from Scott Electric, one of Mario's good partners in the Pennsylvania area.
Also one of our champions.
Oh, we've got a champion. Rebecca, what's an LED champion?
A champion is someone at a distributing company that clearly knows our product, supports us. They have a 2 or 3 foot gondola at their location. They've probably got a Solera.
Gondola.
Yeah, gondola there as well. And so and these folks receive monthly new products. I send them emails, let them know what's going on. So these are people that are really plugged in. So if you're interested in being one of our LED champions, contact me, Rebecca Healy, and we'll talk for sure. Absolutely.
Great. Great to hear that. Thanks for doing that, Rebecca. Rebecca, you want to take this one away?
Absolutely. Well, what beautiful photos of Solera solar lights illuminating areas where there's no power or where they decided to go solar instead of running it with electricity. Thank you to those who've sent in photos to show just how powerful Solera solar fixtures can brighten up an area. Please send me your solar application photos, Rebecca Healy, so that we can place them on our website so we can show all of our end users, distributors, reps, you know, photos of lamp or photos of billboards, and so that you guys can see what they look like at nighttime. Back to you, Doug.
Thanks, Rebecca, and thanks again, Light Efficient Design. Really bought all the advertisement space in this one. This is great. All right, one of our last regions, Rebecca.
Now we're going to show you the entries for the Collaborate region.
This is one of my favorites because I love how we work together with people in our company and also with our reps and distributors out there. It's a key part of our company is to collaborate. So the first 8, and look at that, all reps and distributors. Ooh, a couple folks from Synergy, and from Kirby. Wow, 3 Kirby, 2 Synergy. I'm gonna have to ask both Ryan and Mario to weigh in here.
Good matchups in here, I'll tell you. A lot of Kirby Risk representation across the board, a lot of Voss representation across the board, and Tony coming in from RB Sales too.
McDevitt from Synergy, principal.
Yeah, I think he might be a dark horse in this one, but I bet my money on Bob if I had some money to bet. That is, but this is gonna be a fun one to watch, especially with Mario and Ryan. We'll keep an eye on that one. Maybe some side wagers.
Oh yeah, I was just gonna recommend a side bet.
Oh wow, this one we've got KC from Pioneer in Minnesota, the sole rep in this part of the region here. A lot of distribution, which is great to see. We've got Drew from Mayer Electric, more Kirby. We've got Ed from Maine Electric out on the West Coast. This wow. A lot of distribution. That's going to be a tough one to fight through. Those guys are tough. And the next, we've got another handful. Justin from Archibald and Meek, our local Illinois rep. Drew from Annixter. Some more CED and Voss folks, Kirby folks. Great to see. Pioneer, another person from Pioneer Sales. Great to see the participation. And Alan Schultz from Ascend Sales and Marketing out of Northern New Jersey and New York. Alan was our rep of the year for growing that territory like crazy in 2019. Looking forward to seeing what he can do. Ryan, thoughts on Alan advancing? Or Mario?
Alan is a competitor, so I have to put my money on Alan. He definitely steps up to the challenge each and every time.
All right. Keep your eye out on Alan Schultz there. All right. We've got a little bit heavier on the rep side here. We've got someone from Focus, our rep, one of our reps in Canada. We've got Dustin Jessup from ETEL out of San Antonio, and got a couple Texas reps there. Bob Easterling as well from Electric Sales in Dallas. And a couple, might have a team electrical showdown here, Mario. I know you passed the torch for Michigan to Jim Dockstetter, but what are your thoughts on Evan and Elena meeting in round 2 possibly?
Both competitors. I did pass the torch to Jim, but they're both fierce competitors. So I don't know. I have my money on Evan and Elena, but I don't know. Bobby could take it, and Ben G could be a competitor as well. So we'll have to wait and see.
Great political answer there, Mario. Way to dance around the question. That was phenomenal. I think you're doing a great job there.
Thank you, Mr. Levels. Thank you.
All right. And now another quick read from our sponsor at Light Efficient Design, Rebecca.
Yes. So Light Efficient Design has these new A21, A23 retrofits, and they're ready to ship. They have a frosted design, which reduces the glare, 120 through 277 volt, 3, 4, 5,000 Kelvin Temperature, they've got a 14, 20, 25, and 35 watt units, IP64 rated, so that means they can be used outdoors. Energy Star rated as well. Check out Rebecca Healy's inventory report for stock levels. Back to you, Doug.
Another great thing about these is these are high output lamps. So they range anywhere from 2,000 lumens all the way up to almost 5,000 lumens. So these aren't what you're finding at the grocery store. These are high quality lamps. So thanks for that, Rebecca. Thanks, Light Efficient Design. All right, this is our last region. Maybe my favorite.
Yep, now we're going to show the entries for the Innovate region.
All right, our first 8 into the innovation region. Pretty clean mix here between reps and distributors. Man, a lot of Mid-Atlantic showdowns. Christian from Dominion versus Josh V from Colerick.
Yeah.
That was Josh V. I'd probably hope Christian takes that one. Makes it easy. Got Barry from ESA.
We've got Evan Stillwell. He's one of our champions as well. So I'm not sure about him and Barb.
Oh, that's going to be a tough one. Champion status versus rep status. I don't know. Evan out of Austin, Texas for FSG.
Keith Allen's got a real knack for the clutch down there in Texas, so maybe a buzzer beater finish in that matchup.
All right, keep an eye out for Keith Allen. You heard it here first from Ryan Quinn. Next group, one of my old favorite reps are still used to work with him when I managed the territory, but Johnny G from New Century Sales. Definitely a dark horse in this one, but I think he's got a shot against Dwayne from Electra Sales. But what do you think, Ryan? You've got both of those areas in your central region.
Well, as a field reporter, Doug, you know I can't play favorites. It's going to be some good, clean, competitive fun.
I like that. And even it's got Ben from Gray Bar, Kevin from French, Carolman down in St. Louis, and then we've got an international. Puerto Rico. They're part of the U.S. here. Jose from Glen International. Do a great job selling our Solera products there. Thank you. And the next batch, a little more on the distribution side. We've got a QED CED showdown. Q versus C. That could be interesting, I guess. Just more so because of the names than anything. But thanks, William and Ben, for joining the contest. And we got Brent from Madison. That's a new one. Shauna from Kane, part of the CED family. Moving on. Rebecca, how'd you get in here? I didn't get in here. I thought you were. We're gonna have to talk with the competition committee here. But Rebecca, how do you like your chances against John from Steiner Electric in Chicago?
Yeah, no, John's definitely going to take it from me, but I'm okay with that.
All right, well, we'll see how that shakes out. But yeah, that rounds it out. So I don't know if anybody was keeping tally, but that was a lot more than 64 people in there. Did it feel that way, Rebecca?
I kind of felt a little bit more than 64 people. What's going on with that, Doug?
Well, you mentioned early on that we really had a lot of people take the challenge. You know, they went on, watched our 7 new solar videos, and took the 15-question quiz. Everybody scored quite well, and I just wanted everybody to be in the mix. So this is not a 64-person tournament. This is a 256-person tournament. That is insane. I don't know if that's ever been done before. It might be Guinness Book quality. I don't know. Ryan, 256 people. Can you imagine?
They call it Solera Madness for a reason, Doug.
This is madness. 256 entries.
Loaded
and
field.
Tomorrow, on the Tuesday version of this podcast, we're going to be talking with our Chief Innovation Officer, David Gershaw, about Hybrid 365, our brand new hybrid area light fixture from Solera Solar Lighting. It's going to be a lot of fun. On this podcast, we're also going to unveil half of the people that are moving on to the next round, and Wednesday will be the other half. We'll keep talking some product and then showing some people that are advancing in the tournament here. So be on the lookout for the next podcast. LED cast number 2 with Rebecca, myself, and then our guests. If you want to be a guest, reach out. But I believe everybody, all our field reporters are going to be guests at some point here. Mario Luna talking about work lights, Ryan Quinn talking about the high temperature high bay, and Mike Boyd talking about PL lamps. A lot more to come. Thank you guys if you made it this far in the LED cast, but we appreciate your commitment to light efficient design, to Solera, to everything, Remfoss. So thank you all very much for joining. And this is going to be some fun.